we did our Mooladhar yesterday. Can anyone tell me what all things I explained to you about Mooladhar? What all things are given in Shiv Samhita? What all you can see in Mooladhar? How many patal? Please open your mic and tell me how many petals Mooladhar has. It's an easy question. You can answer. Virdhi ji, can you answer my question? Sadanand ji,
4.
how many petals are there in Mooladhara Chakra, which is known as
4.
Adhika Chakra?
4.
4. And it is compared with which flower in Shiv Samhita? Banduk flower. Okay. And the Varnakshar is 4. And the Siddha of Mooladhara is, bataiye, if you remember. Which Siddha resides in Mooladhara? Okay, I'll do a quick revision for all of you if you can't recall. First of all, Mooladhara has 4 petal. As we know, it is compared as Banduk flower. It has 4 varna and Varnakshar. And here lies your, because in Mooladhara it is said it is a place of Surya as well as your Kandasthan. Okay, both are given in Shiv Samhita that it is the place of Surya as well as the Kandasthan is also placed here. 2 finger below your Mendha and 2 finger above your Guda, that is NS, 2 finger above your NS and 2 finger below your genital organ. That is the place there. If we compare it to Shiv Samhita, there lies your Kand or the from where all the Nadi generates. Okay, so that is what it said. The Siddha over here is Daviranda and the Devi of Mooladhar is Dakini. Okay. The Devi is Dakini, and the color of this Adhara Chakra, is Suvarna, means like gold or yellow like gold. Yellow like gold. Where did I reach? It is Mooladhara. This is Swadhisthana. Here, this is your Mooladhara Chakra, where your 3.5 turn takes your Kundalini in the shape, in the serpent shape, lies over here. This we covered. All 3 gunas represent your, these gunas represent in your, and the color is Swarna Bhaswara. Okay. So the color is also given, and here lies your Shwambhu Linga over here. Here, 4 Varna, Chatur Dalam. This we need to remember. Davirand is the Siddha, Dakini is your Devi, and it is called Shwambhu Linga. You will see that Ling Tray. One is in Mooladhara, the other one is in your Anahata Chakra, and the third one is in your Agya Chakra. That is called 3 ling. These 3 lings you should remember, which is given in your Shiva Samhita. Okay, here only lies your Kama Bija, that is your Kandasthan. And if you Siddha, if you concentrate upon this, you will get the Dwadari Siddhi. So from exam point of view, these you should make a chart of Mooladhara and remember it that way. And then we saw that these are the benefits. Okay, so let's start with your Swadhisthana today. In Swadhisthana, we need to remember Dviyanto means this is your second Kanda, your second chakra, Ling Sthan. it lies near your Lingasthan, and it has a Shatvarn. That means six. It has a six word. Now the word akshar is not given in the sloka, so they may ask, but mostly the question comes from the shlok. So they have not named these Shatvarn. Otherwise, these are va, bha, ma, ya, ra, la. These are the word akshar given in the description, but in only the number is given in the shloka. Okay, then it is said that it is Shona Rupakam. Shown is red color. Okay, it is of red color. The first one was the yellow like gold. The second one is Shona Rupakam. It is now the Swadhisthana is of red color. Now the Siddha lies over here is called Val, and the Devi is Rakiri. Okay, so make a chart like we did for Mooladhar. Here for Swadhisthana, we need to write it has a six varna. Color is a Shona Rupakam, means red color. Then Siddha lies here is Bal, and the Devi is Rakini. Then, if you concentrate upon your Swadhisthana Chakra, your Kama will become Siddha, because this is Kamsthan. So, this is Kamanganas will become Siddha. You will be like, it is just an adjective for describing that you will conquer the love and adoration of beautiful goddesses. Okay, that way we need to remember. And then it is said, when your Vayu goes through your, when your Vayu Sanchar happens in all the nadis. First, you need to purify your nadis. Only that Kundalini Vedan, the piercing of Granthis will happen. So, when your Shastra, Akash Kunj is your Sahasrar. From there, that Piyush, the Amrit, the Binduras from the Chandra leaves, nourishes the body. Then happens your Rasa Vriddhi and all the Siddhis, and you will receive increase in your age. So it is said, first you need to purify your Nadi, then first the Vayu Sanchar will happen, only then this your Granthi Vedan will happen, and then on your Sahasrar Chakra will release Expiyush and will increase your Ayu. So that is the sequence given and described in here. Okay, and you will receive all Anima Adi Siddhi, that is immaterial. You because it's given at many places. You need to just remember it from the knowledge point of view. Now comes your Manipur Chakra. This is your third Pankaj. This is your third chakra, which lies in your Nabhi or the navel region, and it is given name of Manipur. It is given name of Manipur, which lies in navel. It is your third Pankaja, third lotus or the third chakra. Now, the Sharan, the Fa means from your the to Fa. Now they are writing the Varnakshar given in the shloka. So we need to write from the to Fa. These 10, Dasham is 10. These 10 Varnakshar represents your Manipur chakra. Okay, that's why here they are already defining from the to Fa. These are your Varnakshar. Shobhitam Hema Varna. Now it is color of Hema Varna. Okay, it is golden color like Hema Varna. The Sanskrit word you should remember while making the chart is the Hema Varna. Further, here the Siddha who lies over here is the Rudra and the Devi is Lakini. Devi here is Lakini. As we know the Dara, Laka, Shaha. So that way, Dwarinda, Bala, Rudra, and then further we will see Bala, Rudra, Dhaglang and Mahakal. These two are remaining. So we'll see for the other two chakras. So till here, these are the points which we need to remember. When you concentrate upon your Manipur chakra, you will receive Patala Siddhi. So you should remember which Siddhi comes from the which chakra. Kam Siddhi comes from your Swadhisthana. Then Dwadari Siddhi comes from your Mooladhara. Patala Siddhi is given under the Manipur chakra. So that way we have to remember the table itself. You make a table and then you remember the Varnakshar, place, the color, and the Siddha, and the Devi, and the Siddhi. Make a chart and remember that. Now it is said that what all siddhis you will remember, you will get along with patala siddhi. So these are actually not important from the exam point of view. But jambun adi karanam means you can turn things into gold. You will have siddha darshan. You will have different unaccessible oshadi and the nidhi. These all are the siddhis a person will receive, which may not be asked in the exam point of view. Now the Anahata Chakra, your fourth chakra is your Anahata Chakra. Now it is said, Hriday Anahatam, the place of the Anahata Chakra is your Hriday, and it is the fourth Pankaj, means it is fourth chakra. Ka to Tha, here also they are mentioning the Varnaksha, that it is Ka to Tha, and Dwadash. Dwadash means 12. These 12 presents Ka to Tha are there for Anahat, and the color is Ati Shon. Shon means red color. We saw here it is blood type red. It's very red color. Ati means very red, means blood like red. That deep red color you will see here. And this is a place of Vayu Bijam. Your prana Kasthan is your Hriday. Your prana lies in your Hriday. So that's why the pran has the Vayu Tattva and Vayu Bijam over here. And you can correlate that your lungs are also located in this region only. So that's why it's a Vayu Sthan. That's what we need to remember. Now, I told you about the Lingatrai. The first ling was Shwambhu ling, which lies in your Mooladhara. The second ling comes here in your Anahata Chakra. That is your Bana Linga. Okay. So Banaling lies over here. That we need to remember. The Siddha is Pinaki and the Devi is Kakini. Da, Ra, La, Ka, Shaha, the Viranda, Bal, Rudra, Pinaki. So here the Siddha is Pinaki over here. And you will receive these Siddhis. So that is not very, very important. Dura Drishti and all these you may not, you don't have to remember. Okay. Here also that two things they have mentioned, that Kanta and Kamarta Devya Yoshitam. Kanta and Kamarta means Kanti and the Kam Devya Yoshitam. He who always contemplates on this lotus of the heart is eagerly desired by celestial maidens. Means Apsara type से इसको compare किया गया है. If you see that these type of Divya girls also get attracted. That is just an adjective from yoga point of view. And Guchari, Khechari, Khechratva, all this are the siddhis which are like repeating in itself. So it is not very different and cannot be asked like that. So it again we are saying Nittikam. Yodhyati par nityam bana linga dityakam. So this is your second link. First link was your Shwambhu link. Second is your bana. The fifth one is your Vishuddhi Chakra and the Sthan is your Kantha. Okay, the Sthan of this chakra is your Kantha Sthana. And you see this is your fifth chakra. Now Swaropetam means again it is like bright gold. The color is here bright gold. And 16 letters, Shodhash means 16 Varnakshas are given. Now the Varnakshas are not mentioned in the shloka. The Siddha over here is Chagalang and the Devi is Shakini. Okay, so we need to make a chart of it and remember the place, number of Varnaksha, the color, the Siddha and the Devi. And who does contemplate upon this chakra will receive the yoga, the jnana, the knowledge of all the four Vedas. Other things are not important from exam point of view. You need not to remember. Now comes the Agya Chakra. So as we know that Agya Chakra, the location is between the brows, Bhumadhya. Now here Varnakshar are given in the shloka, that is Ha and Sh. Only two petals, Ha and Sh. These two petals are given here. And the Shukla Varna, it is of Shukla Varna means white. Okay, and the Siddha is Mahakal. So let's recall Dwarind, Pala, Rudra, Pinaki, Chagalang, and here Mahakal. So these are your six dev residing in your chakras, and this is Dara, Laka, Shaha. So last is Shakini among the Devis. Then here they write the Sharad Chandra Nibham, like the Chandrama, Sharad Chandra, the Sharad is the color white. That type of the color is given over here. And okay, other things are not important. And when you contemplate upon this, you will get the Param Siddhi, the extreme, the all the Siddhis included over here. If you do the Dhyan over the Agya Chakra, you will receive the Param Siddhi. As I mentioned about the Ling Trai or the Tritiya Lingam, so the third ling lies over here, that is Turiya. As you know the stages of consciousness, this is the last stage of consciousness, and here you yourself become a Brahma. So that way you need to see this as that this is your third link, which is Mukti Dayak, and here lies your Adinath. That is still that Dhyan Matrena Yogino Mamat Samo Bhakti Dhruva. Okay, by contemplating on this, yogi becomes certainly like me, like you. Like means Adidev, because this grant is written by Adidev himself. So that way we need to quote it. Now a bit of information for you all, which we have to remember, that Ida is called Varna and Pingla is called Asita. You need to make a note of it, that Ida is a synonym of Varna and Pingla Asi. And the Shushmana, between them lies the Vishwanath, means so your Kedar Sthan is between your toes, and here is your Triveni Sangam, right? And this is the Sthan Varanasi Triyo Madhye Vishwanath Bhashita. And between this, your lies your Vishwanath, means your Kailash himself. Then comes the Sahasrara Chakra. Shushmana Meruna Yata Brahmarandra Yatostitevi. We know that Shushmana arises along with your spinal cord, Merudanda, that way. And on top of it, we have a Brahmarandra above your Talu moon, from where your Kapala Guhuram is. Above that is the Brahmarandra. At end point of it, you have Brahmarandra. Now they are saying, we read that in Shiv Samhita, they had given right nostril as your Ida and the left nostril as Pingla earlier, when they were describing, when the text was describing your nadis. But here is the discrepancy between the shloka itself. Now they are saying the Vamanasa Pote, what we usually remember, that your Vam means left nostril is your Ida Sthan. So that is what only they are saying. Now they have changed their statement and they are saying that your left nostril is the Ganga, from where your Amrit Ras from the Chandra flows through it. So here now they are saying Vamanasa Puti. Okay. From that Chandra Sthana, okay, wahan se, that left nostril has your Ganga. So it is set for the Ida. Ganga represents your Ida. We'll see that further. Another shloka will come. Then Brahmarandre Yat Padma Sahasrara Vyavasthitam. That in that Brahmarandra, Kapala Goharam, above that, you have your Sahasrara Chakra. Here only lies your Chandra. in your shape of your trikona or the reverse triangle. Okay, and reverse because it is ulta. So from here, your piyush is generated and flows down. Ida Amrita. Tatra Sam Satvi Chandrama. From this Chandra, through Ida, flows that Amrit. Amrit Vahati Dhara. And it flows in a continuous motion. Vama Nasaputi. Vam is your left. Here lies the Ganga. Okay. So Ganga is given for your Ida, and it is also synonym is also given Varna. So you need to mention both the point Ganga and Varna for Ida. Now further we'll see Agya Pankaj. This Agya Chakra, Daksh means your right. From right side of your Agya Chakra, it leaves Nasaputam Gata. It leaves for the right nostril. Udgveti Tridta Varana Samuhadita. Means from the right side of your Agya Chakra, it leaves, but it reaches to the left nostril and it is called Varna. So Varna is the synonym of Ida. Now they have changed their statement. Once you read the shloka earlier in the Nadi, there they say it reaches to the right nostril. Okay, which is very different from the other text. We should remember that Ida is left, and now they have corrected it also. Tato Dvohi Madhye. Now between this, we know that Varanasi is there, that is representing your Shushmana. Tadakare Pingla Api. Now they are talking about the Pingla. Pingla reaches to the right nostril, as we know. Okay. Proktam Smara Viri Sative. Okay. So that is what it is said. And Asi. Asi is the name of your Pingla. So we need to remember that Adi, Varna is for Ida and Asi is for Pingla. In Varanasi is between both. So that is for Shushmana. Here they are saying in the Muladhar there lies the Surya. As we saw that Surya is your Basti Pradesh. So that is what again is repeated over here. They are saying from the Surya Mandal, the wish, the poison secretes continuously and it flows through the Pingla. It flows through the Pingla in the body. Vishamtram Vahanti Yadhara Rupam Nirantaram. It flows continuously in the Pingla and it reaches to the right Nasapute, Kalpit and Purvata. And it is imagined that way. Okay, it is imagined that way that it reaches to your right nostril. Right nostril represents Pingla, which represents Surya. Here they are saying Agya Pankaj, Vam side of Agya Chakra. It leaves from the left side of Agya Chakra and crosses over and comes to the Dakshina Putta and reaches to the right nostril. They have changed their statement now about both the nadis, and they are saying it reaches what we know commonly, that way only it reaches to the right nostril. Here they are saying that Pingla is known as Asi. That's it. Okay, now they are talking about the Peeth Trayam. So make a note of it that what is Peeth Trayam? Nad, Bindu and Shakti. All three together make a Peeth Trayam over here in the Agya Chakra. Peeth Trayam is located in your Agya Chakra and it represents, Traya represents a Nad, Bindu and Shakti. So if the question is asked, what is Peeth Trayam? You should know Nad, Bindu and Shakti. These three we need to remember, and the location is your Agya Chakra. Other things are not so important. They are just describing the importance of it, that all the Rakshas and everyone will be controlled, your desires will be fulfilled. Here, Karoti rasna yogi praveshtita viparitagam. Like you do the khichdi, you rasna is your tongue. You rotate and viparit in the reverse direction and enter into your Kapalagura. Lambika dveshu greteshu dhyat dhyanam bhaya. And all type of fear will be removed by this practice. Okay, so same thing. Now they are saying even if you practice on your Angya chakra, it will give you all the benefits of all the five chakra because it is a higher chakra of the Sattva Guna. It has all the benefit of all the five Padma. If you contemplate upon only on the Agya chakra, it gives you more benefit than the rest of them. So they are just describing the importance of this chakra. So here comes your Sahasrar and Atah Uddharva Talu Mule Sahasraram Saroruham Asti Yatra Sushmana Mul Saviraram Stitatam. Above this, at the base of the palate, on the palate where your Talu Mule is, and we saw that it's a Vivarstan of the Shushmana and it enters into the Kapalaguram. There, above the Brahmarandra, there lies the 1,000-petal lotus, which is Sahasrar, and it is the part where the whole of Shushmana Vivaram. We need to remember Shushmana Vivaram. Shushmana is along with your spinal cord, also reaches from the back side, and from the present location, you see the Talu Mool. Above that hole is your Kapalaguharam. Now, Talu Mule Sushmana Sa Adho Vakta Parvatate. From the base of the root of the palate, the Sushmana extends downward, right? Till it reaches the Mooladhar. Obviously, we know Shushmana, the location of Shushmana is from the Mooladhar till your Brahmarandra. All vessels around it and are supported by it. These nadis are the seed of mystery or the source of all principle which constitute a man and show the road to Brahman, to salvation. Ye Brahma Marg hai. To follow these nadis is your Brahma Marg. Now they are saying Talu Sthane cha yatva padma sahasrar purahitam tat kande yoni kanti ka sti paschima bhi mukhiyata. If we ask what is your yoni sthan, we always say it is 2 finger below that yoni sthan. We compare it your Shivni sthan. Here they are saying yoni sthan is also there in Sahasra. Okay, and it is facing downward because it is an inverted triangle. If your Amrit flows down from the Chandra. That's what they are saying here, that your yoni sthan which resides in your Sahasra, from there your the Amrit flows down. It is facing downward. Paschim means back. Okay, it is a reverse type of thing. You see, facing downward in the body from top. Tasya madhye shushmana moolam savivaram stitam. There lies your Brahmarandra. Tade voktam ma mula dhara pankajam. In this, that is the root of the Shushmana, together with its soul, it is called Brahmarandra, extending up to the Mooladhar. ऊपर से नीचे की तरफ, when you go down, it reaches till your Mooladhar. That is the length of this your Shushmana. It starts and still there it starts from Mooladhar. Ulta. Now they are saying Tatastha Randre Tat Shakti Shushmana Kundalini Sada Shushmanayam Sada Shakti Chitra Siyama Vallabhe. So between this Sushmana there is some nadi called Chitra, which is Mama Vallabha also. Tasya Mam Kate Karye Brahmarandra. There lies your Brahmarandra. Asa they have imagined that in this Chitra Nadi, which is in Shushmana, there lies your Brahmarandra on top. It starts from below, on top. When the Chitra, this is your Shushmana. In between there is a Chitra Nadi, as I told you, there is a Vajra Nadi also and the Brahma Nadi also, and the Chitra comes in the center. These are the composition of your Sushmana. On the top of that, your Brahmarandra is in this Chitra Nadi, as you see by the text written over. Yasya smaranamatram brahma gyatva prajayate. And only to remember on, if you do the contemplation over this Brahmarandra, you will reach to Brahma Tattva, pure itself. This practice, now I'm going to tell you, is Praveshitam Chala Dashana Angushtamukhe. Put your right thumb in your mouth and do the chala. This will stabilize your air or the vayu in the body. This question was asked in September exam, and it was dropped later due to the paper leak thing. But it was asked, this practice belongs to which text, in which you take your right thumb and put it in the mouth to stabilize your air. So this practice here is important and has been asked, so you need to pay attention to it, that this has been already asked by the NTA in their previous exam. If you see that Chala Angushta means only the rotating thumb is written here, but when you see the Hindi translation, they have also added the right thumb. Okay, so this difference you should always remember if they ask and you don't know that it is given for the right thumb. So we should remember that too in the shloka, that it is not given in the shloka, they just write Chala Angushta. If you see only the shlok portion of it. But you see the Hindi translation there, they added right thumb also. Okay, so remember both of them. Here they are saying Cha Ashtaveshanam. Your all the 8 notes will be removed if you do this practice. Tena sansara chakresman bhramati eva sarvada tatharthi pravante yogina pranadharanam tatai eva kilam nadi viruddha chashta veshtanam yam kundalini shakti randra tajati nayatha. Only this kundalini can pierce these notes and pass out the Brahmarandra and show the way to salvation. All the 8 chakras, if you, they are mentioning here 8 knots in the body. If you pierce these only, then your Brahmarandra will be till you will reach this Brahmarandra. That is the way to salvation. Okay, we read about the 7 chakras, but 8 notes they are mentioning over here. Ashta Veshtanam. 8 notes. Then Shushmana Sadevya. Okay, when the Vayu enters in your Shushmana, Mool Padmasthita Yoni, then the vital air continuously flows in Shushmana. On the right and the left side of the Mooladhar are situated Ida and Pingla respectively. As we know, Ida and Pingla are situated along the both the side of the Mooladhar. The Sushmana passes from the between, as we know. Then the hollow of the Sushmana and the sphere of Adhar is called Brahmarandra. On top portion of this your Sushmana, which is coming from the center, Ida and Pingla, this is your this is Sushmana, this is your right side, left side, this is your Ida, this is your Pingla. And top here, you will see your Brahmarandra on the top. Now this Sushmana is made up of 3 nadis, as I told you. Center goes the Chitra, one side goes the Brahmanadi and the Vajranadi. Not in this text, but other text it is mentioned that way. You can imagine. Right? Now, if we go further, Brahmarandra Dhantut Deva Shishmana Dhara Mandale Yo Janati Samukta. The whole of the Shishmana is the sphere of the Adhar. It's called Brahmarandra. The wise one who knows this is from the chain of karma. Okay. All these three vessels meet certainly at the mouth of the Brahmarandra. Wherever is the union, there are the chakras. Okay. Wherever they meet, there is one chakra. All three, Ida, Pingla, and Shushmana. The places they meet are the knots, and the scientifically saying they are the neurological bundles, and there lies your chakras. Now we are talking about the Triveni Sangam. Ganga, Yamuna, Madhya, Saraswati. So Ida is your Ganga, Pingla is your Yamuna, and your Shushmana is the Saraswati. These start over here. Ida is, in between that there is Saraswati, that is your Shushmana. If you contemplate upon this Triveni Sangam here in the Agya Chakra, where all three are meeting, it gives you Paramgati. Also, if you do your Nitya Namitik and all the Kamya Karma, Samachare, who does Dhyan on this chakra and finishes this Mansa Chintavya to so Om Akshare Pala.
Your voice is breaking. Voice is not coming.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, now we can.
Just a minute. Ananya, can you keep quiet, baby? Everything is going. Mrityu Kale, even during the death time, if you concentrate upon this Triveni Sangam and drink that nectar, Salilam is that nectar which is secreted from the Chandra, you will receive moksha. Here they are saying the God who has the four Chaturmukham. For whom they are saying Chaturmukham?
Brahmaji.
Then Dashe Gayam Yogi Vallabham Priyatna Suyogya means to them also it is very priya. Means it is very rare for that Brahmaji also, and it is adorned by all the yogis. What this contemplation over the Agya Chakra only, they are saying the importance of the Agya Chakra and the Triveni Sangam. So as I told you that they are mentioning that one Yonishtan is also there in your Sahasrar. From there, this Chandra, through that your Piyush flows down. They are again saying that the same thing. You need to do the dhyan over this Sahasrar Padma, which represents your moon. And where it is? Above in the Kapal Guhram, above that Shushmana lies your Brahmarandra. And it is outside the body. In one of the shloka, it is written that it is outside the body, which is the sthan of Shastrara. I have said that there is a force yoni in the middle of Shastrar, below that the moon. Let the wise contemplate on this. In one of the shloka, they have mentioned the Shastrar is outside the body. As we see now, it is 2 fingers above your Brahmarandra. Here they are confusing us again. If you see the shloka, Shir Kapalaviram Dvi Ashtakala Yutaha. We saw that there are 8 kala of the Chandra. Now they are saying Dvi Ashtak, that means 16. 16 kala, but you will not see the Chandra. You will see Piyush Bhanu. Bhanu is your Surya. So I'll just say don't be confused by this line. Okay, or if someone has a better explanation, they can actually tell us also, because it is very confusing here. Shir Kapal Vihare means between in this Kapala Goram, there is 16 Kala Yukta Piyush. From that, the Piyush comes Bhanu. Bhanu is your Surya. So what they are saying, in the sinus of the forehead, there is a nectar containing moon. Now they are writing moon here, but you see the Bhanu is a synonym of Surya. So it is even difficult for me to comprehend. Now they are explaining that if you do the dhyan over here, it's Mahapata Panchakam. Do you know what are the 5 sins Mahapata Panchakam? Anyone?
Ma'am, is it that Bhrun Hatya, Brahman Hatya, Talpa?
Yes. Yes. So the 5 sins are Brahma Hatya, Surapi, Aste, Guru Talg, and associating the people who are involved in the crime, in this sin. We saw this for which mudra? That the sin will be removed. Twice, thrice in the
Khichdi, I think.
हिरण संहिता में भी था, शिव संहिता में भी है.
Mahamudra?
Yoni mudra.
Yoni Mudra, yes.
Yoni mudra removes all these Maha Panchakam. So again they are mentioning it here, and we should remember what are these 5 Mahapap, they say. Then if you do the contemplation over the Sahasrar, all the Graha will become Anukul, all the disturbance in life, Updara will become Shant, Upsarg will become Shant, you will win the war, Yuddha Jai, Bhuchari Siddhi, Kechari Siddhi, all this, which is not so important from the exam point of view, is given. They are describing here about the Raj Yoga now. Okay, about this is the brilliant 1000-petal lotus. It is outside this microsome of body. That's what I was saying. That they are saying this Sahasrara is outside the body. It is the giver of salvation. This they have compared the body with the Brahman. Okay, so now they are saying it is outside. They have say Bahaye. Okay, your Sahasrar is outside your body. Tishtati means it is sitting outside your body, which is Mukti Dayakam. Remember this line. Kelasho namo tasya eva mahesho yatra tishtati. Here sits your Kailash. Who is Anukul? Sorry, what are the names? Nakul, without any destruction, without increase or decrease. Avinashi, Shaya Vriddhi, Vivarjite. Who will not go through all this? Shaya Vriddhi, he is Avinashi. उनका विनाश नहीं हो सकता है, नकुल नहीं होगा, and Shaya Vriddhi will not happen. It is a adjective for Kailash. So here we need to remember they are saying that on this tham there is a Hans in this Kailash. And who is that? Soham. They are representing that Soham. Here in this Kailash, in this Sahasrar, there is Soham. So it is also described over here. I'm telling you only because otherwise other shloka has nothing important from the exam point of view. Now this, they say that if you contemplate upon all this, the Srishti, which has a 4 type, will be destroyed, or all will be merged with Param Atman. It will become one with the Brahma. That's what. So anyone who can enlighten me on this, what is Chaturvidha? What is the Chaturvidha of Srishti?
Ma'am, this is from Bhagavad Gita. The four people who worship me, Chaturvidha bhajante hai.
They are saying Chaturvidha, the Srishti or the Prakriti has of four types. This quadruple creation. So if anyone come up across what is this, please post in the group. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
What is this Chaturvidha Srishti? I could not find. Then comes the Raj Yoga. By this knowledge, the modification of minds are suspended, however active they are. Therefore, let the yogi untiringly and unselfishly try to obtain the knowledge. And वो चिदाकाश में लय हो जाएगा. That's what all shloka. If you do the dhyan on this sahasrar, you will receive all the anima adi siddhi. This is Sarvatantreshu Gopita. It said about the Raj Yoga. So how to do it now? You sit in your Siddhasan in a mud. The qualities of mud already been described in many things, like it should have a small door, Jantu Vivarjite, Lepan with the gobar, cow dung, and
Ma'am,
after
it's
doing the
written swastikasan.
Swastikasan. Yeah. You sit in Swastikasan in a sumat, means a mat which has all the qualities of a mat, should be Jantu Rahit. You start the practice with Guru Puja and do the Dhyan. Okay. So for the Raj Yoga, they are telling that, and you all these you see are the synonym of your Samadhi, Niralamba, and you have to follow the Vedanta practice. That's what they are saying, that you should do all this. Follow the Guru Marga, Guru Pradikshna Margin, follow your Vedanta, and your man should reach to Niralam. Like after your Nadanusandhan, your man becomes like dead, Niralam, no activity. That position you should obtain by doing the Dhyan. And then you will become free from you will be merged with Paroksha Chidananda, Aparoksha Chidananda. That is your Adidev himself. All the other shloka are not so important, and they are saying this gnosis, the knowledge of these mysterious spiritual knowledge which is there, you will receive if you follow the Raj Yoga. And the same shloka which is there in Hatyokripika, Hatratnavali, Hatha Bina Raj Yoga Bina Hat, means they both are dependent on each other. The aim of the Hatha Yoga is to reach the Raj Yoga, and Raj Yoga will not become siddha without doing the Hatha Yoga. So both are important and will reach to the Samadhi or your salvation part of it. Now they are telling us about the Mantra Yoga. A bit about the Mantra Yoga, that you should do the Mantra Sadhana and how it is important to you. Now they are saying you need to do the Mantra Sadhana by focusing upon the three places. Okay, we need to remember three places, that is Bijatrayam. Please remember, make a note of it, Bijatrayam. You need to focus upon these three places. First is Mooladhar, Hriday and Agya Chakra. Okay, Mooladhar, Hriday, Agya Chakra, Bijatrayam. You need to इनके बीजों का जाप करना है. मूलाधार is lam, हृदय is, इसका लम है. हृदय का बीज मंत्र बताइए.
यम यम मैम.
यम. आज्ञा का हम.
मैम आज्ञा का हम, मैम विशुद्धि का हम है ना.
हम ल व र य ह.
मैम विशुद्धि का ह आ जाता है ना. आज्ञा आई थिंक एक ओम है.
हाँ, करेक्ट. तो आज्ञा का फिर आपका ओम हो जाता है ना. ओम.
ओम.
ओम. So these three mantras we need to recite. Mantras are not given, but they are saying Bijitrayam, all three the chakras to be contemplate upon, and the mantra should be. Now they are telling कि कैसे करना है इसको, वो भी वो बताएंगे. You are trying to say something. Please mute your mic. Please mute your mic. क्या नाम है इनका? Okay.
Okay.
Ma'am, यहाँ इन्होंने different mantras बोले हैं.
What are you saying?
Ma'am, there are different mantras here. Clean, clean.
वो description में है. It's not in the other text. Okay.
Yeah, not in the focus.
That is only in the Vyakhya, so we'll not read that. If you see the shloka, it is not given. So, how your guru has said, Guru Labdhuva, how your guru has said, that way you do this sadhana. And in 12 years, you can receive the siddhis. Now they have said about the japa. Okay. Let him learn this mantra from the guru. Let him repeat it neither too fast nor slowly. So, which type of jap it is now? Anyone? Where you are not
Upanshu.
Upanshu. Okay, we know that Mansik is the best practice, but here they are saying for Upanshu. You correlate it and remember it that. After doing this mantra japa, you do a havan or do the home. That's what they are saying. Anushthan krate Tva bhave tato dadati, and then your Tripur Bhairavi will become happy. That is your Kundalini. And you know, now this all like 3 lakhs, 6 lakhs job करने से आपको क्या होगा? I will just show you the chart. So if you do the 2 lakh mantra japa, all the devtas you will conquer all these devtas. 3 lakh, all the Bhumandal and the kingdoms will be under you. 6 lakh, Bhaktyo, Sena, Vahan, everything. So no one is going to ask you this way, but you need to remember in 1 crore mantra jap, you will achieve Parampad. So remember that way, this line, last one. Only the important one you should remember, that 1 crore Parampad. And 30 lakh is Brahma, Vishnu, and 60 is Rudra. So at least these three we should remember, that 1 crore you Parampad, 60 lakhs mantra jap, Rudra, and 3 lakhs Brahma, Vishnu. Other things are given in the shlokas but not important. Till now nobody has asked any question like that. But this is the chart for that. You can take a screenshot and translate it further according to your reference. 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 6 lakh, 12 lakh, 15 lakh, 18 lakh, 28 lakh, 30, 60, 80, 1 crore. So according to me, only we need to remember Brahma, Vishnu wala, Rudra wala, and Parampad wala. That way. Okay. So we have finished this. Any question? This text, we have finished, only the that Vajroli part is remaining and the question answers.
And just one question, how you used to remember all these things? I learn them, I remember, I forget.
What are you saying?
I'm telling that I have to remember things because they are very confusing across the text.
Yes, so that's why no question has been asked from that like that. Whatever is very confusing, usually question doesn't come that way. Questions are framed by UGC Net in a very, I don't find till now, like even in PYQs, that question is absurd and we cannot make out any sense. They usually ask good questions only. Like last time they had asked, what is a bhuchari siddhi? Anyone remember from this text?
Butcheries, we can go to from Khechari we get it. And from Anatha job, I think Anatha focus, Anatha Dhyan.
Bhuchari, the description of the bhuchari is given ki even if you slap an animal, he will receive the param gati. If the animal is behaving aggressively, even by doing the tadana with your hand, it will get salvation or it will be controlled. So this question had come that what is bhuchari siddhi? Then I told you the right hand thumb should be used to stabilize the air. It is from the text that is given in Shiv Samhita. So I will collect all the questions in a day or two, and then I will collect all the PYQs and we'll do a question answers round so that your preparation is done. Okay, that Chaturvidha I did not find because let me do a bit more research. If anyone has better answer, please share it in the group. Okay, so I conclude my session here. Please go through it once, read the important shlokas and make a small chart for your siddha, that all the Shat Chakra, their petals, their colors, their siddha, their varnakshar. Few of the shlokas do write about the varnakshar like to tha and ha, ksha, angya chakra ke. So that way, whatever is given in the shloka can be asked definitely. What are the varnakshar for angya chakra? What are the varnakshar for? They will say ka to tha. So only that much we need to remember, because if I generalize the varnakshar for all the languages, it is difficult. They cannot ask all of them. Because if a person from South, he has not read the Kakagana, so then it becomes difficult. And question generally is for all the people without any discrimination. So remember that. Give the importance to shloka and read that. Okay. So someone please come forward and we will Shanti pass.